How's it going, guys? I'm Mag57TX Whiskey Guy here. I got a pretty cool video for you guys. So I saw this on Whiskeyquests' channel, Antonio. He made sort of like a list of if you were to start your collection all over again, what would you get? And your budget is about 300 bucks. So after the video, he was talking about, he showed the lineup. He showed, I think it was like around 5 bottles that he would start his collection with again. And at the end, he challenged other YouTubers, other people to try to recreate the video and try to give their own ideas and their own list. So this is my version of what I would, if I was to start my collection over again, what I would go with if I had with that budget, the $300 budget. So first off, for me, this is what I would start off. The first one I'll start off. It's Buffalo Trace store picks are they're not very rare. They're kind of common. You can find them around in certain areas. But if you can find some, definitely pick up. I would definitely recommend the store picks. These usually go around for 25-30 bucks. They're pretty cheap for a store pick as well. They're way better than the regular Buffalo Trace. And if you can't find Buffalo Trace store picks, there's also Eagle Rare store picks. It might be a little bit more in the price, but yeah, for 25-30 bucks, you can't go wrong with these store picks from Buffalo Trace. They're really good. So this would be like something around a little bit more lower budget, a daily sipper kind of one that I would go with. That's be the first bottle I would get to start the collection. So, the second bottle, I'm a big Irish whiskey fan, and Jameson Blackberry has been one of my favorites for such a long time. It's only 40% ABV, but it packs so much flavor for that low ABV. It's one of those that I go back to, that I try to keep a bottle in stock all the time. I recently ran out and got another one. It's just one of those that you can't go wrong with. It's usually around 30-35 bucks, real good. Don't be fooled by the ABV. I think it does real well for the ABV. I mean, if there was a cash version, I'll jump on it quick. But yeah, for the ABV, it does real well. So this is what I would recommend. My second bottle would be, I would get like an Irish whiskey, a real good, decent Irish whiskey. Another one I would recommend too, if you can find it, Redbreast 12. But that would be my second go-to bottle, is this one. Alright. Third, I really enjoy Scotch. And I mean, even if you're a bourbon drinker, I think this one will convert you into Scotch. Just the classic Laddie. I love this one. I always keep a bottle in stock as well. It's just one of those for like 50-60 bucks that provides so much, and it just it's unpeated, so you don't have to worry about the peat coming in, and like if you're not acclimated to it, if you're not used to peat, you don't have to worry about drinking something that's gonna or some bourbon drinkers don't like Scotch too much because of the peat. You don't have to worry about that. The Brook Laddie, classic Laddie, it's non-peated, and it's really, really good. I think if you're big on bourbon and you want to kind of transition into the Scotch world, this is one I highly, highly recommend. And yeah, this will be my third bottle. It's just something that a Scotch that I really enjoy and that I can drink every single day, no problem. Alright, next one is the one that blows the budget a little bit more, but I do think that you need to have maybe a cask strength bottling, something that's like high proof, something that packs a big punch, something that you can explore what a high proof whiskey will do, and that'll provide a lot for the value, for the price and the value. So Stag Junior. This one cost me about 90 bucks. I know it's a little bit over retail, but I still feel like it was worth it. It's one of those that I try not to hit it too much because it's something, I don't want to kill it that fast, but it's just one of those that's so good. Even for 90 bucks, even for what I paid, I think it's worth it. You might find it a little bit more expensive, 90 to 100 something. Yeah, I can justify those prices for it because it's something that's so good and high proof. This one was 60. This is 130.2 proof, and it's amazing. You can't go wrong with this one, and it's one of those, if you can start your collection with, I would definitely pick this up, and that'll be where I start with. That's something that I can drink. Not so often, not daily, but I can drink every Friday when you're just done with the day. You had a couple other few pours and you want to end on something real good. You just want to start the weekend off right. Another one I recommend if you're gonna add to your collection is to pick up a bottle of a craft distillery. A craft distillery that might be in your area that you can find, or it's pretty easy accessible. I really recommend trying a craft distillery bottling, and then that would be my fifth choice, is a craft distillery. And this is Balcones. They're real close to me, and I can just go down there and pick up a bottle, and then they're all over the liquor stores here. It's accessible. I don't have to worry about if it's gonna be sold out or not. It's something that's always there, and it's a little bit on the pricier side. It's like this bottling, the peated version, is like 60 to 80 bucks. One of my favorites as well is Mirador. Mirador is usually around the same price, like 80 bucks. and it's one of those that like I like to revisit every so often, and you know, have a few pours and enjoy. And it's something that brings so much to the table. Like this peated one brings like smoked meats, brings savoriness, a little bit of a sweet barbecue. It packs a good punch. So I highly recommend you, like for your 5th bottle, to make it a craft distillery, because I think craft is doing good things. They're doing awesome stuff, and I think it's worth, you know, giving them a chance you to try them out. And it's something that's local to you, something that's always going to be accessible as well. So that's my list, guys. Thank you for watching. If you want to try it out as well, you know, the budget's $300. Let me know what you would try, what would be your starters, or what you would start your whiskey collection with. So cheers, guys.